Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Hey there guys, what's going on? My name's Mark and welcome back to another episode of my Peterborough United Road to Glory career mode. If you missed the last episode, go back and watch it because there was a bit of an upset on the cards. We, the lowly League One side Peterborough, smashed Burnley. I'll give you time to go watch it. You've got 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. We smashed them 5-0. 5-0. And today, we've got another pretty big episode. We've got Coventry in the second round of the FA Cup, our first outing in it this year. Then we've got Rochdale in the Checkatrade Trophy, the area semi-final, I do believe. Yes, it is. And we've got a ton of league games. We've got Shrewsbury, we've got Oxford, we've got Walsall, we've got Barnsley, we've got Accrington Stanley. Who are they exactly? And we've also got Scunthorpe and Bristol Rovers. I'm going to go up until January because I want to finish this episode off with Bristol Rovers. I think it'll be nice. You know, last time we faced Bristol Rovers, it was the first game of the series, man. Go back and watch it. Episode 1, 3-2, thriller, absolute thriller, and we're gonna try and do that again. Actually, it's gonna be more of a reflection on how far we've came, if you will. We beat them, yeah, 3-2, but that's not good enough. You know, I want a clean sheet now. We're starting to get the hang of it. We're top of the league. We are 14 points clear of second place. 14 points. We are 17 points away from third place. There has to be a miracle for us to drop out of these automatic promotion places at this point. And if we do, Jesus Christ, what could I possibly do that would make us lose a 17-point gap? If we do this, we are the biggest bottlers if we don't get automatic promotion this season. We are definitely at least getting a playoff space. But a playoff space isn't good enough for me. I want automatic promotion, but even then an automatic promotion isn't good enough. I want the title. But anyway, title talk, I can't wait because we have got a big game indeed in the FA Cup. Our first outing in the second round, and we've got some tired legs after that game against Burnley. So we're going to shuffle it around and we are going to we're gonna change this team a bit. So there's the team I'm going to go with. 5 changes from the game against Burnley. We're going to go with Mark Tyler in goal. Coventry, same league as us. If it comes to penalties, he's proven himself as literally one of the best in the world at this point. Reece Bennett at right back. Hendricks on your right wing. Angel Gomez on your left. And we're going to give a first start to Matty Godden. I don't know whether he likes to be called Matty. I know he's called Matthew, but I'm going to call him Matty. Me and Matthew, we're best pals. Let's get into the first game of many in this episode. Coventry are coming to the A-backs in the FA Cup. I want to see the graphic. Oh, there it is. I love that graphic. Peterborough United, Coventry City in the FA Cup. The magic of the FA Cup is hopefully going to strike at the A-back Stadium. Let's not forget we played Coventry recently in the league. When I say recently, it was last episode in the highlight package. 1-0 we beat them last time. And the player to watch is apparently Michael Doyle. It's just not, is it? It's just not. We've seen our team, but I want to see the Coventry City side, and it didn't show me again, so they're going with a 4-4-2. I know Connor Chaplin up top, but other than that, that's it. And Doyle, apparently, who is the player to watch. He's not. He's going to be a player to watch as he goes on crying when we smashed him. Let's do this, boys. Doyle, Bakayoko, not that Bakayoko. Connor Chaplin, back to Bakayoko. Bakayoko, that's an awful pass. It might actually be that Bakayoko with that pass. Who knows? Horny Hendricks. Cuts inside again, gives it back to Ivan Toney. Could be a chance here for Peterborough, lays it off to Matty Godden, hits the post. Maybe that's why he doesn't get started very often. Right, second half. Can't really remember much of that first half, if there was any chances. But we've got to take the lead. Surely they can't score with one of their first shots. It can't happen, can it? It can. And it probably will. Matty Godden. Bit of a skill pass there. Ivan Toney. Liz off to Angel Gomez. Gomez cuts inside with a chop. Forced to go back to Louis Reed. Louis Reed looks for his midfield partner and Alex Woodgid. Woodgid. Bit of space to shoot. Tipped over the bar. First real chance of the half, that. It's time. It's time for the big man. On he comes. Jason Cummins. Here he is. It's made for him. This is perfect for him. 0-0. Dying moments of the match. Top scorer. It's just written in the stars for him at this point because now we are outnumbered massively. ball. It's a terrible ball. No! No! Are you... oh, no. Oh, no. No way. Connor Chaplin has put Coventry ahead in the 80th minute. And Peter, we've got it all to do. It's such a jammy goal. We were outnumbered, but that ball in there should be dealt with. And what the fuck is... I think that's Tafazolli there. I don't know what he's doing. He just lays it off to him on a plate. It's a nice finish from him. Mark Tyler had no chance. Connor Chaplin looks like he's put Coventry into the 3rd round. Cummins, I swear to God, if you... it's from kickoff! It's from kickoff! Jason Cummins! What did I say? It was written for him at this point. The goal was coming. It's been one-way traffic. Remember when I said earlier in the half, oh, they can't score with one of their first chances? Well, they did, but we scored straight from kickoff. Fantastic cutting to get away from his man. Edge of the box, right in that bottom right corner. It is bottom right. I have to check my left from right there. Keeper stretching. No chance, just out their reach. Cultured finish from Jason Cummins, who opened his account for the FA Cup this season and might have just earned Peterborough replay, although we shouldn't need to go to a replay at this point. We're going to play Dembele up top, actually. He's going to come on. I know he's pacey, and I know that he has scored a few this season in real life. So, let's get him on. And let's see if he can make a difference. I mean, the ball might knock out of play before he can get on. We're going to actually kick it out of play. I want these subs. 3 minutes added on. Make yourself heroes, boys. Passing it around the back. You slimy fuckers. You slimy fuckers. They passed it around the back. Walker and Dembele had no opportunity to do anything. We brought them on. They passed it around the back. They legitimately just passed it around the back for the final minutes. That's ridiculous. Anyway, we shouldn't have drew that at all. We should not have drew that. Not the best way to start the episode off with a draw. But that man right there, Jason Cummins, I said it's written in the stars for him to come on and star, and he did. I want to have a look at these stats, because there's no way we should have drew that. Maybe we should have drew that. We weren't as dominant as I thought. I mean, we had 4 shots on target. That's really poor from the 7. 1-1 then. We're going to have to settle for a replay. Oh, I didn't want to replay it. Just more matches to add to the schedule. So that replay has completely messed with the schedule. It's right in the middle. It's right there. We were supposed to play Oxford on the Tuesday, and instead, they've just moved it. Look at the state of that. How the fuck do you expect any of my players to stay fit during that? We've got like 4 games in the space of 7 days. That's ridiculous. So I'm going to play some games now. I'll show you the highlights of them. I'm going to play Rochdale, Shrewsbury. I'm going to play Coventry as well. I'm also going to play Walsall, Barnsley and Accrington. And I'll come back for one of these games. And we might finish on Newcastle at this point. Is that the home game? I don't know which is the home game, which is the away game. But we'll be coming back around this point, either for Oxford or Bristol Rovers. Maybe Bristol Rovers, and we can finish it off. Like, I do want to finish it off on Bristol Rovers. There's going to be a lot of highlights here. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jesus Christ. Let's get into these highlights, and fucking good luck editing all these. Mark, I've fucked myself over here. Yes, I have, but let's do it. First game was away in the Checkatrade Trophy against Rochdale. Come on then, boys. First chance of the half, 20 minutes in. Walker lays it off to Madison. Madison into Cummins, turns his man, aims for the far corner, but it's just wide of that post. Just before half time now, how about this for one touch pass and Cummins into Madison. Look at the pace of Woodgid to get there in front of his man. Good to stand, hits it low, past the keeper to give Peterborough the lead. Come on, Woodgid. El Capitano. I believe this was his first goal as well. The pace of Woodgid there to get ahead of his man. One touch inside, shifts all the way onto that foot, hits it low, past the keeper. Keeper's got no chance. 60 minutes on the clock now. Cummins, ahead of his man, cuts inside, edge of the box. He's in for the far corner, shoots, but a good save from the keeper. Denies us from doubling our lead. Elliott now, dinking the ball in the middle for Tafazolli! Oh my God. 70 minutes on the clock now. We're still looking for the goal that will pretty much secure the win. Cummins over on this left-hand side to Tyler Denton. Denton takes it to the byline. Few step-overs inside his man. Lays it off. Walker can't miss from there. And he doesn't as he slots it into the bottom corner. Come on! Fantastic work from Denton on this left-hand side. The few step overs and just a brilliant pass in there to Walker, who's not going to miss as he pretty much secures our place in the area final of this competition. How about this for a pass from Louis Reed? Ready? Bang. Right through the middle of the Rochdale defence. Jamie Walker is away on this left-hand side. He hits one low past the keeper at the near post. Let's just appreciate this pass from Louis Reed. Oh my, that is sexy. That is sexy. Once Jamie Walker's away there, he's not going to miss. Low and hard at the near post. Arguments the keeper could be doing better, especially at the near post, but the finish is good, and Jamie Walker puts the game beyond any doubt. And that was that. I haven't just edited it to make it look like Rochdale had 0 chances. They literally had no chances. We were all over them like a rash. 3-0, and we secured our place in the area final of the Checkatrade Trophy. Moving on to the next game then, a league game away again at Shrewsbury. Let's go, boys. 3 points in the bag. Just 2 minutes on the clock now. We are looking to start quickly. Jamie Walker cuts inside his man onto the penalty spot. Jason Cummins gets his head on it, and it's a fantastic header to give us the lead. What a start. What a start indeed, and what a fantastic header. Walker there does so well, just dinks it onto the penalty spot, and bang. What a fantastic header, back across the keeper. Keeper's got no chance. Pick it out, son.
That game was one of the most boring games I've ever played in my entire life.
Yep, that was that. Literally nothing happened. 1 goal, and that was pretty much that. It was very tight in the middle. No real chances for either team, but we do come away with a narrow 1-0 victory. Right then, into the big game of these highlights, the FA Cup replay, and this time we are away at Coventry. Oh my god, he's not the player to watch. Stop saying that Michael Doyle is the player to watch. Right, this shouldn't have even gone to a replay in the first place, so let's just kill them at this point. Let's absolutely demolish them. Didn't get our first chance until 35 minutes in. Cedric Hendricks darting his way forward. Look at the run of Ivan Toney. Lovely reverse pass. Toney takes a touch, hits one back across the keeper, and it goes in via the post. Watch this fantastic pass from Hendricks there. Just mugs them all off. Toney takes a touch. He's not going to miss from there. We've saw him score bicycle kicks. He's not going to miss from there, is he? Into the second half now. Toney, Cummins, back to Toney. A challenge comes in there for the Coventry man, but Toney stays on his feet. Lays it off to Madison, who's surely going to score. Oh, how the fuck have you missed that? It's there. It's, oh my, how the fuck has he done that? Oh, piss off. And Coventry would punish us. A very sloppy pass right to Shipley. Lays it off to Chaplin, takes a touch inside the box and slots it past Tim Howard. Who passed it to him? Fucking twice. Both times Chaplin scored against us, we fucking assisted him? Who's done that? Who the fuck just passed it straight to him? I'm gonna fucking shame you, you bastard. Who the fuck done that? Hendricks, there you go, son. Have the ball. There you go. Yeah, you just assist him. There you go. Fucking, what's he doing? Oh, I'm annoyed at him, so for that he's coming off. Into the 92nd minute now. Coventry boot one forward. I thought it was going out, so I stopped running. But then I noticed that the Coventry man is going to keep it in, so I've got to slide in. And now we've just got to defend this corner. 95th minute corner. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. You could. I knew it was coming. And that was the last action of the half. A 95th minute corner goal breaks our heart, and we fall at the first hurdle in the FA Cup. And that run that we wanted in the FA Cup has finished before it even started. We're out already. These highlights keep rolling on. This time another league game, the ABAC Stadium. We are playing Walsall. Right, we need a win after that. We did need a win, and this was a perfect start. Dembele through it, Toney. Toney chips it at Cummins. Hits it first time on the volley! Oh, what a finish. Jason Cummins, what a finish. What a finish indeed. Toney does well there. Just a little chip into Cummins. Bang! Look at the curl on that ball. Keeper's got no chance. Looking for our second. Reed does what Reed does and wins a ball in the air. Dembele, Toney, first time at Cummins, takes a touch inside. Curls one intended for the corner, but a good save from the keeper. Still pushing for the equaliser. Cummins, fantastic ball through to Toney. The Walsall defender's got to do something, but Toney chips it over the challenge. Hits one for the far corner, and Toney doubles our lead. What a fucking goal. Watch when he slides in here. He chips it up by himself. I didn't actually tell him to do that. He just chipped it up by himself to knock it over his man, and then just curl one at the far corner. 70 minutes on the clock now. We're still looking for our third. Dembele gives it to Toney. He's waiting for a runner. He's got runners now. Cummins, first time through to Dembele. Makes his way into the box. Surely. Can't miss. He isn't missed. Get in. Walsall looking for what would be a consolation goal. A Cook. A lovely ball out wide. Cross back push. Surely. Can't miss. Fantastic save from Tim Howard, and we eventually clear. 90 minutes on the clock. The whistle's about to go, but we're looking for our fourth. Reed. Gomez. Lives it through to Matty Godden. One-on-one with the keeper. Matty Godden. He's finally scored. I don't know whether that's his first, but it's one of his first. Oh my, it was. Poor guy. Good win that. Good way to recover from that disappointing FA Cup tie. But Ivan Toney I had to bring off because he was injured, so hopefully it's not bad. It wasn't bad. I could have played him in this game against Barnsley, but I chose not to. And we'll move on to this game against Barnsley. We were away in the league looking for another 3 points. 4 minutes on the clock now. Cooper, fantastic ball through to Matty Godden. He's basically one-on-one. He could shoot, but he spots Hendricks at the back post, lays it off for him, and the Ginger Ninja isn't going to miss from there. Fantastic ball by George Cooper to basically leave Matty Godden one-on-one. The first touch takes him out wide a bit, but he recovers well, lays it off to Hendricks, and he slots home. Just over half an hour on the clock, we're looking for our second Madison. Ball up to Matty Godden. Matty Godden holds it up, lays it off to Hendricks. Hendricks first time into Madison. Madison first time into George Cooper. Ah, I've done it too much. Oh, no, I haven't. Yeah, I thought I overplayed it with that last pass, but it turns out I didn't. Fantastic one-touch pass from the boys. George Cooper, bit of a tight angle, but he doesn't care. He slots home. On the brink of half-time now, we're coming forward. Cooper, lovely ball roll, lays it off to O'Hara. O'Hara, Hendricks, first touch, bang! Right into the top corner. What a fantastic finish. 3 up before half-time. Absolutely dominated. And we have, but what a finish. Just watch this. A smack right in that top corner. Keeper's got no chance with that. So I thought I'd just leave the kick-off in because we do score from it. Madison, few flick-ups, lays it off to Godden. Godden back to Madison, to Hendricks. Godden's away, lays it through to Matty Godden. Slots home within a minute and a half of the second half starting. This could get embarrassing now for them. And we're coming forward again now. Watch this pass from Hendricks. Bang, over the top. Defender messes up. Matty Godden's one-on-one. Shoots from the edge of the box, but it's right at the keeper. And that was full time. We were all over them. Barnsley never really got into the match. 4-0 away from home, and our unbeaten streak in the league carries on. Our final game of these highlights, we were away at Accrington Stanley. Come on, boys. We can beat these. Accrington Stanley. Who are they? Exactly. 10 minutes on the clock now. Woodgid finds Reed. Reed looking for the run of Jamie Walker. It's blocked, but Walker does well to not give up and slide in front of the keeper to put it home. Let's have a look at it again. We get a bit lucky there. The pass was blocked, but Walker does well, not giving up, slides in front of the keeper and slides the ball past him into the far corner. Into the second half now. Johnson on this right wing for Accrington puts a ball in. Williams gets in front of Naismith and heads home. Naismith! 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 What the fuck are you doing? Watch him. Fucking watch him. He's right where the ball's going to land, but instead he draws. Look, where's he going? And he doesn't even... I fucking hate him. I actually hate him. After that goal, then Accrington had a clear game plan. They were going to try and remake that goal. Johnson lays it off on the right wing, right at the byline. Again, Naismith beaten in the air by Williams. It was headed wide, but luckily, if it was on target, Jack Elliott was there to make the block. And from that header, we're coming forward. Tony lays it through to Cummins. Cummins has still got work to do. Takes it at the edge of the box. Curls one for the far corner, and it goes in. 20 for the season. There he is. 20 goals in the league alone for that man, Jason Cummins, and it looks like he just won us the game as well. And he did win us the game. Jason Cummins' 20th goal of the season rescues the win. Naismith really could have cost us there, but thankfully his Scottish counterpart was there to help out as we pick up another win. So pretty decent highlights there through to the area final of the Checkatrade Trophy. 2 4-0 wins, I believe, Walsall and Barnsley, but obviously that loss in the FA Cup replay is still very hard to take. So we're out of the FA Cup already, which we're going to focus now on the league, which, you know, has took a bit of a back burner because even then, that's still not going to be top priority because my top priority is that semi-final. Oh, I can't wait for that. Next episode, it'll be coming your way, both legs. In the area final of the Checkatrade Trophy, we'll be taking on Shrewsbury. That's not until mid-February though, so we'll be able to... That's not until a good, 2 episodes away, so we've got that to look forward to in the future. So let's get into the final game of today's episode. We are hosting Scunthorpe on New Year's Day, which means we are in January, so obviously if you've got anybody who you want me to scout, I'll scout further, and we'll see if we can afford them. Just bear in mind that I don't have a lot of money, or any money, and I don't have any money. If you could, you know what, if you could tell me a person who to buy with 500k, bloody go for it, it'll be a bargain. So anyway, let's stop messing about and let's get into this game against Scunthorpe. The sun is shining down upon the ABAC Stadium. It's a gorgeous day for some football. We are hosting Scunthorpe United in the league. Top of the league versus, I don't know where Scunthorpe are. I didn't check. I didn't bother checking. Why do I care? We're going to beat them anyway, hopefully. Touch wood. That's me touching wood. That's the thing that I always punch. It's a cabinet, by the way. That's the thing that I'm always smacking on. It's that. Did I just see 13 goals conceded in the league this year? That is mental. Considering what, we're about 20 games in, maybe? We're near enough pretty much halfway through. We are pretty much bang on halfway. So here's our team. It's pretty much as you expect, 4-2-3-1. The only change from the highlights is pretty much I've just brought in Maddison for Angel Gomez, who gets tired very quickly. He's got like 50 stamina. I'm not making that up. 50 stamina. It's crazy. Here's the Scunthorpe lineup then. I'm trying to think. Gilks rings a bell for some reason, and so does Borthwick Jackson. I have no idea why though. Gilks and Borthwick Jackson really ring a bell. I have no idea why. Let me just look up Gilks from Scunthorpe. He was at Norwich, but he didn't play Blackpool. No. I know him from somewhere. I have no idea why I know him, but I know him. No idea why I know that it's Matt Gilks, but I know it's Matt Gilks. Anyway, let's not mess about. Let's get into the footy. Let's send the Peterborough home. Peterborough fans home happy. It's a lovely day. New Year's Day is looking particularly sunny for some reason. Cummins, Walker's made a good run. Oh, that's a good touch by Total. Jesus Christ, he just got bullied off the ball. This is a goal of mine. You may have saw at the start of the episode, Jack sent me in a video of Ivan Toney banging a free kick in top corner. I want to recreate that, so we're going to try and recreate that. Toney won the free kick. It was on the other side. It was that side. It was top right. But top left pretty much works. Ref, send that ball back now. That guy at the end there is quite small, so if I just like try and curl it round in, bang. See, we're getting there. We don't have a proper free kick taker. He's getting trained in free kicks. Because I want to recreate that goal. Inside to my boy Louis Reed. Louis Reed looking for Cummins. He gets there in front of his man. Shoots over the bar. I didn't expect Cummins to get onto that ball then. Cummins looking for the run of Jamie Walker, and he finds him. Good touch from Jamie Walker. Just the keeper to beat, and he does it. I think it went through the legs of the keeper, and Jamie Walker puts Peterborough ahead in the 35th minute. What a ball over by Jason Cummins that was. What a fantastic ball over the top. Jamie Walker, lovely first touch, takes it in the box, and it doesn't go through the legs, just puts it past him under that outstretched arm there. Keeper really should be doing that. It's a fantastic finish. I was just waiting to see if he could. That's a fantastic finish. Low, hard, through the keeper pretty much, and we are 1 up. Oh, they've given away. Toney, Cummins, Walker again in a ton of space. Can he do it again? Jamie Walker! 2 in 2 minutes for Jamie Walker to put Peterborough in complete control of this match. Really poor defending from Scunthorpe there. They gave the ball away from their own kickoff, and Cummins there picks it up. Nobody's marking the run of Jamie Walker. It's a fantastic finish. Back across goal, into the top corner. Let's have a look at it from behind. Bang, keeper rooted. No chance there. Actually, it does go past his hand there. He really could be getting a hand to it. But, you know, who cares? 2 up in the space of 3 minutes they've marked it as. Jamie Walker with both goals. Louis Reed, again, winning everything in the air. Cummins, flick up, bang. He scuffed it. Louis Reed, again, bang. He wins everything in the air, man. He's absolutely insane. Alright, second half, boys. We are all over them. Match is pretty much won, but let's keep a clean sheet, yeah? Maddison, back to Louis Reed. That'll be Woodard. Woodard, bit of space in the middle there. Walker for the hat-trick. And he's only gone and got it. Peterborough 3 up. All 3 goals coming from that man. Our number 6, Jamie Walker. He's really putting in a show of why we need to keep him next season. He's on loan this season. Him and Jason Cummins are pretty much stamping their place for we need them next season. Look at this. Louis Reed. I was looking for Cummins in the middle there, but it's a fantastic ball through the middle there. It's either Cummins or Walker. Any of them can get to it. It's closer to Walker. Lovely finish. Low into the bottom corner. He's not going to miss from that far out. And Jamie Walker's pretty much put the cherry on top of the cake. That could be another big win for Peterborough. Norris. Try and force him out wide. That's it. Try and force him out wide. Force the danger away. Borthwick Jackson. Ball in. Elliott's. Doesn't clear. Why are we not clearing? There we go. Good on you, Walker. Oh, what a fantastic tackle by Louis Reed. Ivan Toney just couldn't find Cummins there, but what a fucking tackle from Louis Reed there. Should be full time, and there it is. Peterborough come away 3-0 winners in the end, thanks to that man who gets to take home the match ball. 4 shots, 3 goals, for the right midfielder. That's where he was playing today anyway. What a performance. We were all over them. I don't think they had a shot. And yeah, I don't think they did. Tim Howard could have stayed at home. He was the busier man. The silver-haired Matt Gilks, who couldn't handle that man. The shaved-headed Jamie Walker. They didn't have a single shot. They were outplayed. I'll tell you what, this Bristol Rovers match has been rearranged about 4 times now, and I have no idea why. It was meant to be played there, it got changed. It was meant to be played there, it got changed, and now it's being played there for some reason. Why couldn't we just have it there? Why? I don't understand. We are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. 16 points clear. I'm not sure whether it's gone up or down since the start of this episode. We have got a game in hand against Sunderland, so we could go 19 points clear, maybe more if they mess up. That game in hand is probably that Bristol Rovers game that keeps on fucking going, moving around. And that is coming up next episode. Peterborough versus Newcastle. I'm going to give you both legs, probably extended highlights as well. I don't just want to just skip over it, because this is the biggest game of the season. We might start and finish with Newcastle as well, just so it's a nice short episode. Plus then we've got some business that maybe we can do at the end, just so I can if anybody leaves a comment and tells me who to buy, which they won't because nobody cares, but who knows. So anyway, that's where I'm going to leave it for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new, and I'll be back pretty soonish with the next episode of this series, where we will be in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. We are heading to a Premier League ground for the first time in this series as we head to St James's Park in the second leg. But anyway, if you want to follow me on Twitter or you want anything at all, the links to everything you need is in the description down below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll stop rambling on now. Be sure to like, subscribe, and have a nice day.